Welcome to day 12. It's lovely to have you here. We're over halfway through our 21-day challenge, 21 days of yoga, of movement, of mindfulness, of just reconnecting back to our bodies and ourselves. So well done, you've made it this far. I'm very, very proud of you. And today we're going to focus more on the spine. We're going to think about twisting and opening and releasing through the kind of middle part of the body and the sides, and think about kind of twists and revolving through the spine. So you might need a block or a strap to hand. I have two here, so feel free to pause the video and go grab what you need. But if you are ready to start, we're going to just simply start on our knees, sitting back on our heels, or you can sit cross-legged, you can sit with your legs out, absolutely fine. We're going to think about lifting up through the spine, dropping the shoulders down, and just resting the hands anywhere on the lap. Soften through the chin, close the eyes. Take a big breath in, a big breath out. And then we're just going to inhale, reach the arms up. Big stretch. And then we're just going to drop one hand down, take a side stretch over one side. So think about grounding down through the hips and opening out through the rib cage. So it's not about how far you bend over, but just how far you reach away. And then come all the way up, big stretch again, and then take the hand over to the other side. So again, notice if you start to lift up from the hip, ground both hips down to the sitting bones and the heels, and reach away with that other hand, and just prop yourself up with that grounded hand. Opening out through the ribs, big breath in, big breath out. Lovely, and then come back through center. We're just going to take some spinal twists. So bring your hands to the shoulders. We're just going to twist left and right with the breath. So just moving a little bit. Doesn't need to be big. Just think about drawing the elbow behind you and moving through the kind of middle part of the spine. Lovely. And just one more on each side. And then we'll finish up. And just give your shoulders a little bit of a circle, one way and then the other. And then we're going to come onto all fours. So bringing your hands under your shoulders, knees under the hips. You can tuck the toes, untuck the toes. We're going to move through some simple cat-cows, some spinal flow. So drop the belly, lift the chin. As you take a breath, rounding through the spine. So start to move with the breath, creating some fluid movement with the spine. Remembering to breathe. Nice. And this is where you can invite a little bit of kind of off-piste movement. So you can take some S shapes if you want, some figure of 8. Just start to open the spine up a little bit more. So not just kind of up and down, but side to side. Maybe get the knees in a little bit. You can sit all the way back. You can come all the way forward, take a little cobra. Whatever feels good, but just see if you can move the spine, articulate the vertebrae, and really get into the cat-cow. Just a few more breaths. Moving really mindfully of the spine. Really nice. And then we're going to just take a little child's pose. Nice. Just sit back towards the heels. Lovely. And then we're going to come to our first downward facing dog. So tuck the toes, lift the hips, stretch all the way up. Nice. Bend one leg, straighten the other, press into the hands, really lifting the hips, soften the knees if you need to. Lovely. And then we're just going to walk our hands towards our feet, take a forward fold. Walk the toes in a little bit, bring the hips a little bit more kind of stacked over the heels. And then place one hand down on the ground, so you might need your block. Place your right hand on the ground, left hand to the hip, and start to bend into the right leg and twist through the standing left leg. Maybe reach the left arm up. Nice, a little twist here. And then release, swap the hand, left hand down, right hand to the hip, start to twist, straighten the right, bend the left leg, maybe reach the right arm up. A little twist here. And then we'll go and bring it all the way down. Just place the block to the side. Lovely. And then roll yourself all the way up. Take a big stretch up with the arms. And just then pull one hand behind you, twisting, looking over one shoulder. Inhale, reach up. And twist, pull the other one open. Lovely. Reach up. Twist again one way. Reach all the way up. And then twist to the other side, bringing one hand behind you. And then come all the way up, and then fold all the way back down. Lovely. Look through to the hands, walk out to a plank. Lovely. Drop to the knees. Take a little stretch through child's pose. Keep the toes tucked, and then lift the hips, downward facing dog. Really nice here. Ground the left leg, maybe reach the right leg up, and step it all the way through. Drop the back heel, straighten the front leg, and take a fold over that front leg. And again, you might need your block, so place it to the left side of your mat. Nice. And then from here, bring the block to the inside of your right foot, place the left hand to the block, right hand to the hip, and we're just going to twist open to the right side. Nice. You can bring the back foot in a little bit more if you need to. Adjust the block of where you need it. Maybe reach the right fingertips up. Revolved triangle. Nice. And then bring the hand down. Just place the block to the side. Step back to downward facing dog. Give it a little shake. And then ground the right foot. Lift the left leg up. Bring it all the way through. Drop the right heel down and just move the block over to the other side. Straighten that front leg and take a forward fold. Pyramid posture. And then bring the block to the inside of the left foot. Right hand grounds down, left hand to the hip, and we start to twist to the left side. Maybe bring the back leg in, maybe reach up. Lovely. So as we twist, we're focusing on opening up the spine in a different way. Bring the hand down. Just move the block to where we don't need it. Step the back foot back and step back to plank. Drop the knees, drop to the belly. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Lower down, press up through all fours and take a downward facing dog. Take the feet a little bit wider. Maybe walk them in a little bit so you're a bit shorter. And really press into the hands, ground into the feet, hips high. Take the weight into the left hand, reach the right hand out and maybe take it over towards the left leg. Look under the left arm, maybe you bring the hand to the left calf, little twist. Bring the right hand back and take the left hand over towards the right leg. Look under the right armpit, little twist here. Lovely. And then bring the hand back. Press into the feet as you walk the hands all the way back. Heel toe the feet together a little bit, forward fold, and then we'll come all the way up to standing. Take a big, big stretch. Bring the hand down. Lovely. Step one foot forward and take a nice wide stance. We're going to take some lovely wide leg forward folds and some twists as well. So inhale, reach up with the hands. Start to bring yourself all the way through center. Again, have the block at the front of your mat ready in case you need it. And then rest the hands down, look through the legs, take the weight into the toes. Use your fingertips to prop you up. So nice stretch of the legs here. And then inhale, lift up halfway. Bring the block, place it underneath your face and bring the left hand to the block, right hand to the hip. Twist open to the right, maybe reach the right fingertips up. If you want to go a bit deeper, maybe you take your left hand to your right ankle or stay on the block, whatever feels good. And then bring the hand down, just take a fold. Inhale halfway, bring the right hand to the block, left hand to the hip, and we twist to the left. Again, maybe left fingertip reaches up. Again, you can take the right hand to the left ankle. So whatever feels good, hand stays on the back if that feels more comfortable. And then lower all the way down. Just move the block out the way. Nice forward fold, and just bend a little bit in the legs. Nice. Hands on hips as we press into the feet, come all the way up. Lovely, big stretch with the arms, take the hands down, and then turn the heels in, toes out slightly, and bend into the knees. Bring the hands to the tops of the thighs, where the knees meet. We're just going to move a little bit through the shoulders, open up the spine a little bit more through here. So as we inhale, big lift. Exhale, drop one shoulder. Lift up and go to the other side. So really connect to the breath. Really enjoying the stretch. Nice. One more on each side. Right, then left, and then come all the way up. Lovely. Take a nice big hand down. Turn to face the front of your mat and come all the way up. Inhale, big stretch with the arms. Flow all the way down. Nice. Inhale, take a nice lift. Exhale, step one leg back and then the other. Drop to the knees. Take a nice cobra. Look over one shoulder and then the other. Drop down. Press all the way through to a child's pose. Lovely. And just move the block out the way. We're going to walk the hands over towards the left side. Nice side stretch through the ribs. Lovely. And then walk them all the way over to the other side. Side stretch through the opposite rib cage. And then come back through to center. As we inhale, we come up through to kneeling. Take a seat. Bring yourself through. We're just going to finish off with one last little twist. So cross the legs, and whatever way feels comfortable for you. Take a nice big reach of the arms. Twist over towards the right. Inhale, lift up. Twist towards the left. And then come back through center. Thank you very, very much. Bringing your hands to your head, bow, thanking yourself for practicing. Hopefully the spine feels a little bit more open. Just a few little twists you can do to release the shoulders, release the rib cage, get the breath flowing a little bit more. I'll see you again tomorrow for day 13. We're going to slow it down a little bit, so make sure you wear something comfortable. Enjoy, comment, share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you.